I gotta weed the garden. I hate that. You ever been on the end of the hoe? Hoeing all day? Yeah, it ain't bad when you got a diesel powered hoe. You'll make short work of this in no time. So, since I didn't have any work, I kind of got bored. Thought I'd do a little excavation out behind the house. Then I got thinking, I thought I ought to run an ad in the paper. Charge people $200 to come out and run a hoe. Not that kind of hoe. You know what kind I mean. Ho, ho, ho. But anyway, this is a giant weeding project. I'm going to get rid of my weeds. Okay, I've been out here playing in my dirt. Got it all piled over here. I got to figure out how much more I'm going to raise this out here. I'd like to plant some more trees and then flood irrigate this and put the rest in grass. But I got some fuel treatment. It's a catalyst from Pittsburgh Power, and I put it in here, and we haven't had a chance to run it till now. It's just kind of, we just kind of dinked around with it and really not run it. But so I'm gonna put some of this max mileage I got from Pittsburgh Power in the excavator, and I read the bottle, and you put in 1 ounce for every 25 gallons of fuel. So according to the manual, this girl holds 164 gallons. So I'm going to put in 7 ounces, and then I'm going to go get the fuel truck and fill it. I don't know how much is in it right now, but it's supposed to help the fuel burn cleaner and cut down on your regens. And so far, she has not regen once since I've been out here playing with it, and it's probably been a couple hours or so now. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really interested to see how that works. We'd really like to try it in the scrapers because we're doing oil sampling, and see if it's going to cut down on the soot. So stay tuned for that. That ought to be some interesting stuff. So I still got to weed the garden, except for over there. I got that part weeded. So time to go get the grader, do some more weeding, and then probably go get the D9 to finish the job. What do you think? Okay, just another one of the tools in my arsenal to fight weeds, noxious weeds. So I got them knocked down, spread around, give them a day or two to dry out, and then I'll come in and put some grate on this and clean it up. Hey, morning everybody. Finally got sunshine today. Look at them sugar beets growing. Go out there and buy you some soda pop today. Support an Idaho beet farmer. Hey, so anyway, I got some stuff going in the Jpaydirt box today. Got a box going to Paul in Marlboro, Connecticut. A shirt going to Dennis Ryan in Highland, California, and one going, well, a couple going to Michael in Troy, Missouri. So these are how your shirts are going to show up now in these poly mailers. So anyway, totally appreciate your support on that. Old Jpaydirt appreciates that. Hey, there's a buzzin' dozen Wabco out there running. I wonder what's going on. Why are those boys running those trucks? There's got to be a reason they're fixing them trucks. I wonder what that is. We should go find out. Hey, so I thought I'd read off some names, people that have bought stuff from me through my store, which I totally appreciate. All the while you can listen to that buzzin' dozen over there hum. So I got Joshua from Bangor, California, Jason from Perry, Utah, Lisa from Carthage, New York, Ryan from Virginia Beach, Joshua from Kenton, Ohio, Martin from Hanford, California, Logan from Marlboro, New Hampshire, Robin from Yarker, Ontario, Nancy from Union, Ohio, Jennifer, Southampton, New Jersey, Sean, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Eric from Plumas Lake, California, Mike, my buddy old Griffiths from Waddington, New York, Peter Arcade from New York, Jim from Sharpsburg, Georgia, Dave from Doncaster in the UK. Thank you, Dave. Carl from Loudon, Tennessee. Thank you for the magnets, Carl, and the advice. You're a smart guy. Dan from Floyd's Knob, Indiana, down at the Ford plant. John from Arkville, New York. Aaron from Joplin, Missouri, Mrs. Elite Earthworks. Byron from Elgin, South Carolina. Adam from Concord, New Hampshire. Oh, it's going to get loud. Rachel from Constantia, New York. Charles from North Royalton, Ohio. Ralph from Port Coquitlam, BC. Brian from Lake Stevens, Washington. Tracy from Spring Valley, Illinois. JR from Wakefield, New Zealand. And Edward from Whittier, North Carolina. Thank you guys. I'm sure you've got all your stuff by now. I sent this out a long time ago. So they got a little bit of welding to do on those old girls and some cylinders to fix. Oh, and they got to weld those chutes on the back again. Boy, I don't know why. Why in the world would they be welding that stuff back on? Huh, I haven't got a clue. You guys got an idea on that? Got to take them for a run around the yard. We need to get them both running and have a drag race around the yard. See which one goes faster, the buzzin' dozen or the Cummins. Those are such cool old trucks, ain't they? They're just cool. Hey, We're all about innovation and technology here at Anderson Construction. We got a grade control in the 336. And I saw a post the other day by Pushy6 talking about the technology curve. And I'm a little worried I might be a technology laggard. So I put some grade control in the D9. Let's go out and run it and see how that grade control performs.
toys and you play in the dirt in the backyard.
grade control right there. Pretty impressive, isn't it? I bet you wish you had grade control just like this in your D9. It makes dozing such a breeze. See, check this out. I took a D9 and I leveled this on about 1/10 of an acre. Pretty good, I'd say. Look at that smooth grade control. Oh, boy, I'm tired of just sitting in that tractor watching it run itself. I think I'm going to go camping this weekend. See you later. Oh, one-handed. I'm gonna wreck and kill myself. Hey, morning everybody. Look at them beets grow. I got the rain machine on. Run out there, get you some sugary pop. Help support old Jpaydirt. Hey, got some stuff going in the box this morning. Mrs. Jennings bought Mr. Jennings a present, so I'm not going to say the name. Anyway, that's awesome. And Jim Platt out of Lafayette, Colorado. There's your 2 shirts. And a box of shirts and a hat to Christopher Eddes from New Hampshire. Thank you guys for supporting me. Hey, hope you guys had an awesome 4th of July. I hope the authorities in your local province let you out 4th of July so you could celebrate your freedoms. You should do what they tell you to because they know best. They know what's best for you. Anyway, so Jake's out trying to get a steering ram off of Wabco. Yep, you probably guessed by now. We're going to go haul cinders again, which is awesome. We finally have a job. So anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day. And do what the local authorities tell you to. Because here at Anderson Construction, we love compliance. We love compliance. Smushing it? Sounds like it. It's going up, but give it the business, Jake. Get mad. You're bending that bumper down now. It's pulling her. How's the bumper metal stretching in your weld? I can't believe this. So Matt's got the turbo off of this one. It really needs a new manifold, but it was the turbo exhaust housing that's kaput. And then this steering ram is just kicking our ass. I have heated that thing around the end up red. We've got a deal we built here. 20-ton short ram won't touch it, so I got a 50-ton. It'll be here Friday, but we've never seen one come out this bad. So this was the turbine housing off of that one, and she was really cracked there. So I got a 400 big cam laying out there, and this is a Garrett HT3B. So that's what he's going to put on there for right now. He's just going to run it with the broken manifold. Worry about that later. We ain't got time to mess with it. Okay, that's the ball stud we're trying to get out to get that steering ram out and reseal it. This is all we're talking. I've had those big old 4-inch tapers on those 1693 crank hubs come off easier than this, but we heated and heated the outside of that where this goes in till it was starting to kind of turn a little bit red, and 20 tons won't touch it. Beating on it won't touch it. We've put dry ice on it. At this point, I don't know what we're going to do. If it won't come out, we're going to end up going up through and blowing it out. and ruining it, I guess. But we don't have a choice. We've never seen one this tight, ever. So the boys got this lift cylinder out, and you would think that that end right there that's all rusty would have been the tough one. Nope. That one right there that's greasy and oily. They had to put dry ice on both sides, freeze the tar out of it, then take the torch to the outer taper all along the whole time with 20 tons applied to it. And they heated it up, and then it finally popped. So this one's been worked over by something hydraulic and machine shop in Dillon. So they just got to get a seal kit. And the guy from CRC that I got a hold of said he'd get back to me about seal kits, and he never has. So Matt had to order them somewhere else. This is the steering ram, and this is the one that gave him so much trouble. And they got this one out the same way they got the lift hoist cylinder out. And they put dry ice on both sides of the ball, the tapered ball, and then took the rosebud and heated it. And all the while they had about 20 tons of force on it. And Jake said he was about to give up when it finally popped. And the sound deadener I ordered for my car showed up, along with the tools, the roller tools to install it. This is called, what is it, Noiko? Anyway, this is an 80 mil sound deadening material. It's identical to Hushmat and all those other brands, but this was super cheap. I am not kidding you, super cheap. So in my spare time I keep working on this, but I need some more stuff to show up so I can continue on. Right now I've got to get the steam cleaner out and go after the grader and get it serviced. And I'm going to take out the two front lower windows. One on the right's broke. They're just the original clear glass. They've been destroyed by grinder sparks. So I'm going to replace those. And then the rear one, I don't put the clear glass in. I put a tinted green safety glass in. It's just got a light green tint. It's what we put in the scrapers and stuff. So anyway, I got 36 miles of road to grade out there on the desert. And so while the boys are getting these old girls ready, I can go out there, I can mob out, get some of my mob money, and I can get some of the stuff done that needs to be graded. And then when they get these done, they'll come on out and start hauling cinders. Oh, so that right there is a special tool. Let me show you what that does. So they couldn't get the barrel, or the last stage, the head unscrewed out of that, because it didn't have any slots in it to get a tool on it. So what we did is Jake cut the chain off that bicycle, and then you put the end of the wrench in there. It makes an awesome chain wrench. We tried it with a motorcycle chain, but it was too wide and it'd get itself jammed between the end of the gap between the barrel and the head. Anyway, special tool number 32.5.